So the predatory sequence as it pertains to dogs specifically is probably the most important part about this if you want to know like foundationally like why does this stuff happen and why does our dog chase things, why does our dog chase toys, why does our dog like to play tug with things, stuff like that. It all really comes down to this predatory sequence. What? It's okay. All right, so predatory sequence, basically you've got orient, which is just noticing it in the first place. Sometimes that can be via like auditory, it can be visual, right? I guess potentially it could be tactile if the thing touched it. Eye, focusing intently. You see a dog like, oh, there it is, it's far away. That's when you'll notice like you'll start to see other signs too. For example, like the stalk, a lot of times you see their body drop a bit, you see the head drop a bit when they find interest in something else. It's a pretty common one. Then what we'll be talking about mostly and like what play looks like, it's a lot of the chase, right? That's what prey drive is in most dogs, it's like chasing stuff. You'll see that different dogs have a different kind of variety of this sequence because it's been truncated. So we've like specifically bred dogs that didn't do parts of a predatory sequence like this. Something like, cats, even your typical like house cats, whatever, still have a full predatory sequence. They haven't been domesticated out of that for the most part. I'm sure that there are some house cats that don't catch anything, right? But for the most part, cats do have a full predatory sequence. And you've got your grab and bite in terms of like actually grabbing the thing, whether it's by the back of the leg or if it's a larger animal, like if the dog is much larger or if the wolf or whatever is much larger than the prey, then they'll sometimes grab up high, grab neck, things like that. The kill bite, meaning up high, typically holding onto an animal's leg is not going to kill it. So, if that's in the dog, then what they're looking to do is actually probably go up north. And then dissect, tear it apart, and consume. Yeah. So a lot of our dogs stop somewhere towards the basically grab bite or kill bite. You see and I gave a couple examples down below, but terriers and things of that nature often do like a grab and shake or a bit of a thrashing bite. And sometimes, like if they have a complete full predatory sequence, those animals will go out and like kill a squirrel and then eat it, stuff like that. But oftentimes they just like shake it and then drop it and then go on to something else. Especially if you're looking at animals that have had they've practiced that. So if you look at like rat terriers and things, they'll like go grab a rat, shake it to death, and then drop it, and then go grab another rat, shake it, drop it, go grab another rat, shake it, drop it, right? So, and there's benefit in that for what we bred them for, which is actually like vermin hunting. Whereas if they just like wouldn't let go of the thing and they wanted to eat it and stuff like that, you would end up with a different problem. You'd have to get the dog to drop the thing, pull him away from it while he's trying to eat it or tear it apart, whatever, and then get him onto another one. It's like, well, that would kind of defeat the purpose. So the dogs that were a little bit easier to manage in that sense got bred, and then those ones continue to perpetrate in the breed. Every once in a while, you'll find dogs that are just of any breed that have a totally full, complete predatory sequence. And that's just instinctually, they'll just chase things, catch it, kill it, eat it. Just happens, right? You'll find there's also some dogs that have a particular desire for the dissection side, which is interesting. And for example, sometimes poodles, like you'll be like, wow, my poodle just like loves eating tearing something apart and like eating the insides out, or like pulling the insides out of a stuffed animal or this or that, like very specific kind of things like that. And then other dogs don't. My golden retriever just likes to hold a shoe in her mouth and just walk around with it, as opposed to like tear it apart and leave it all over the house and whatever, right? And then every dog that you guys have will have, and we have a pretty cool variety of dogs to like work today and see what they're into. And we'll see how far along they go. But basically, you want to get the dog, you want to initiate some kind of chase so that the dog is interested in chasing the thing. And then they typically, they're going to bite it to stop the thing from continuing to move. And then the next step happens, which is potentially playing tug, or it could be in like a retriever type variety. It could be returning that thing to the handler. Could be a little bit of both. Tug is always my like favorite overall thing to play with a dog in terms of my ability to manipulate the dog into doing what I want and being able to use play as a reward, right? So if I want to use play as a reward and play with a toy as a reward for just general obedience behavior, tug gives me a bunch of things that retrieve gives me a little bit less of. So, for example, it happens closer to me. So I have a toy in my hand or my pocket, and I pull it out, and boom, we can play right here. Nice. I don't need like a big, huge space to be able to throw the ball for my dog and things like that. So if I'm out in public or I'm in Home Depot or something like that, and I want to use my thing as a reward, pulling something out of my pocket, like a ball on a string, gives me more flexibility than just being like, oh, well, where am I going to throw this ball? Like throw it down the aisle and then like let my dog go get it as my reward for him, right? Or just possessing it potentially. So you'd be like, here's your ball. And he's like, oh yeah, I love just chewing on this ball. So then the dog, a particular variety of dog that really values possession, then maybe that would work for, right? So tugs, balls on strings, things like that, they're always going to be my favorite thing to play with, and typically with the dogs that like them, those become really, really, really high value. Retrieve items are great, although I tend to teach it in the beginning as a retrieve item for tug. So throw the tug, dog brings the tug, play, tug, 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 right? And it could be a ball on a string, something like that would work really well too. So I'd be interested to see which variety everyone's dogs are, if it kind of seems breed specific and like it goes with the breeds, right? Or if it's different. Every once in a while, I'll have my golden retriever loves playing tug. Like, cool, awesome. Not just retrieving. She loves retrieving too, but she loves playing tug. And we were able to build that into a lot of cool obedience behaviors. My Rottweiler Pitbull Catahoula mix likes to just tear things apart. Right? I love that sound. It's the soundtrack to my life. And his, actually, when he's editing. Cut that out. Boom. She will, every once in a while, she'll go grab a ball, whether some other dog is playing with it or somebody else has like valued it. And she'll be like, oh, I perceive value in this thing because other dogs were perceiving value in it, not because it was moving and I wanted to go chase it and catch it. And then she'll just tear it up. She'll just sit on the ground and rip it into pieces. And I'm not sure which part of her that is, but she certainly does that repeatedly. And does the same thing with things like, that with sticks or this or that or whatever, right? So won't be so happy to go chase them, but would love to just tear them up. Okay, so I've got 6 dogs. Depending on the dog, we'll see, if we can get a bunch of work with them and we can get a longer session, awesome. If we want to switch them out and then do, maybe the dog gets 2 10-minute sessions versus 1 longer session, that would be fine too, depending on what the dogs need. And so we've got, let me mark down a couple things here on these dogs. Ronnie is, how old's Ronnie?
She'll be 3 in July.
3 and female. And what is her toy of choice?
A tug.
Tug?
Yeah.
Okay. And
She'd rather take it and run with it and go chew on it than play tug.
Okay, that's cool. And does she have a verbal out?
Yes.
And what word do you use?
Aus.
Aus. I don't even know how to spell that. O-U-S? Okay. Charlie, how old?
3.
Charlie's 3. And male. And tug? Tug. And?
Same command.
All right.
4.
Obi? What?
Obi's 4.
Obi's 4. Yeah. What? Huh? Who? Huh? Who? All right, 4. I was like, no, it's number 3. What are you talking about? Obi's, wait. All right, no. All right, he's 4 years old and male and
Stuffed animal.
he likes an animal? For a retrieve or for tug or what?
We don't really have any particular structured games.
Okay.
He just loves a stuffed
All right, interesting. We'll see if we can get him to do some stuff, right? So, what about, does he play with the ball? Like in the yard or something? If you throw the ball?
No, he's never, like, I've tried to sort of do that.
Okay.
On and
All right. Well, we'll put that. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? Caveat here is he might not want to play at all with us here, but we'll see, right? He might just be like, "Oh, I'm not playing in here. I play with that at my house," right? We'll see. It'd be
I
interesting.
mean, I'd love for him to learn how to do Todd.
Yeah. Well, if we'll see what we can get out of him. Yeah, totally. We'll try maybe if he likes stuffed animals, things like that. We'll try with our Sherpa or something like that. See if we can get him to bite it. And I can talk a little bit about developing this stuff in puppies, although we don't have puppies here particularly today. Okay. Does the dog know out or drop?
Drop it, but
Kind of. But that's what you use?
yeah, drop it.
Okay. And Taro is
One.
1. Taro is a female. And what are we doing? Tug?
Sherpa,
Sherpa?
yeah.
Not handle tug?
We could, yeah.
Will she bite it?
Yeah, she'll bite it, but she's more into the Sherpa.
Okay.
What is a Sherpa?
It's just like a,
Like a lamb fur skin thing.
yeah, it's just a fluffy tug that's like a little bit of lambskin, yeah. Out. O-U-T. All right. Cannon.
2.5.
Okay. Tug. Wedge, tug, whatever.
Hug, sleeve.
All right, we'll do the wedge or something just to have a little bit of a different item for fun. And O-U-T?
Yep.
Okay, and Syra?
3.
Do we want to play with Syra or do we want to play with Puka?
Either one.
Does Puka,
A fetch dog.
he is?
Yeah. You want some variety there. Because Syra will do fetch, but she's definitely more of a tug dog.
I'm going to throw it in the garbage. All right. Well, I think it makes more sense.
He likes to fetch better.
How old, Syra?
3.
3. That's all right. We can keep it on track.
Tug, yeah, she'll tug anything.
Out.
Los.
Los. The anti-tug. Okay. In terms of equipment, I'd like the dog to be like mostly free. Do you typically have to give your dog a correction to drop the ball, to drop the item, the toy?
Sometimes Charlie will, I'll be surprised if he doesn't do it. He will howl and it's like, no, I'm not giving this.
Like,
Yeah.
okay. All right, cool. Well, let's work on that. So, all right. I just have Ronnie written first, but do you want to do Charlie first or do you want to do Ronnie first? What do you want to do?
Let's do Ronnie first.
Okay, cool. All right, grab Ronnie, and you don't need, don't need electronic collar, whatever. Just a pinch collar and your tug, yeah. Okay. Obi. All right, so you're under his leg here. Be careful. So you have a little food, but let's not use food initially. So don't chase him. There you go. Keep him over here. There you go. Nice. All right. So in the house, like, how do you play with him, or
So
In the-
he'll
in the
have a
yard.
stuffed animal in his mouth.
Okay.
And he likes to like keep away, so I have like him this way.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. He's like, yeah, we're playing. This is fun. Okay. He wants food. We're not going to give him food just in case he's like willing to.
Sure.
Sometimes they'll be willing to. So
Oh yes. Oh, very excited. Yeah, look at you.
you stay still. I'll do the movement. Yeah. You're good. Hey. what is he on, a flat collar?
Yes, I love your collars.
Okay, cool, got it. Hey. Ready?
Okay, just let him.
Yeah, you can, as long as he doesn't leave us. We'll see. There you go. Hey. Ah!
Here you go, good boy, good boy.
There you go. Just grab your leash again. We'll try something else. You stay still. I'll make sure he doesn't hit the end of the leash. No, you can still hold the leash.
Okay, he's just got it under his body.
So hold it on top of his body. There you go.
This is fun.
He likes it. So
He's definitely interested.
He's got the chase part, right? He wants to chase it. He obviously sees it. He's interested. But he's less into the catch and kill part, right? So we'll see. I'm gonna take it off of here. I'm gonna let you mess with it a little bit, see if he'll do it with you. Sometimes they're a little more likely to do it with their own folks. There you go. So try to make your movement less bouncy. Use the toy. Yeah, there you go. Now you can drop your leash. There you go. So you don't bounce, the toy bounces. There you go, nice. So again, no thrashing, move laterally together. Just move that way, move. So he's got it, now you move this way with him. Once he's biting it, you're like this. Yep, there you go. Go the other way. Slow and steady, straight line, right? How does a rabbit run? There you go. It's not like, like flitting along above. There you go, nice. There you go. See if he gets in. Whoa. Almost, dude. Almost. Good boy. There you go. Give it a little toss, and then you're going to try to beat him to it. And then run over there. There you go. Good boy. Praise him up.
Good boy, good dog.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and go steal it from him, or just like little tug. Pretend steal it. Yeah, there you go, and then drop it. Nice. Okay, go ahead. Grab your leash so that you can control him a little bit better. And little pull, and then release. Nice. Good job. Oh. Kill. All right, nice. Go grab it. Little pull, tug. Nice. Now try to make sure your leash doesn't get tangled, starting now. There you go. Okay, get yourself out here again in the middle. You're doing a good job. It's now tangled around you, not him. There you go. Little play. And then drop the toy. Nice. Okay.
Great job.
Couple steps backward. He brings it to you. You grab toy.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Bring him over here.
Good job.
Nice. Grab your leash where it's not under him, like that. Attaboy, attagirl. And nice. Now hide it. Put it under your arm. He's like, where'd it go? So put it under your arm. Nice. Good job. Okay. So get yourself together. We're breathing. We're together. So here, give me your jacket so it doesn't get all nasty on the ground. All this dog stuff. So, all right, a couple good things that happened there. He got engaged. He's like, oh, cool, this toy is fun, right? Mom's having fun here. The things that we want to be able to do is target him towards it, have him understand that it happens at a certain time, and be able to have him drop it and bring it to us. Drop it, engage with it when we want, right? So the next time, we just start the sequence of play with the word yes, right? So you know, if you walk over here and he looks at you or whatever, he just looks at you and you say, yes, boom, pull it out. And then that starts the sequence of play, right? So now my dog can hear the word yes and knows I'm going to get a big reward afterward, and it comes in the form of play. This is the game that makes all of our obedience super sharp, right? Is my dog has way higher arousal for prey like that than he does for food. And some dogs don't. Some dogs' food drive is going to be more. However, the dogs that do have prey drive are going to have a much higher arousal for play, right? Reason being, it just takes way more energy and arousal to kill stuff, right? It takes way more arousal to kill shit than it does to eat it, just straight up. So it's just genetically and instinctually programmed in there. This stuff is way more fun, right? So that's why if you have a dog that's like squirrel chasing or this or that, it's highly unlikely that you're going to take a dog that's like loves squirrel chasing and turn him off of that with like a handful of food. Not going to happen. He's like, dude, this is the best thing that's ever happened, right? Okay, so we gave him a break. See if he'll do another set. And you'll just like walk over here and you'd be like, oh, next time he looks at you, you're going to say yes and pop the toy out of your pocket. Just stand there. Yes. Oh, turn back this way. Yes. There you go. Yep. There you go. Nice. Good job. Nice. Gentle pulls. Yeah. And we're going to try to do the same thing with you. Is like we'll get your body quieter, have him do the movement for you. There you go. Nice. Excellent job. Now let go of it and back up a few steps. Let go of it and move. And draw him in with the leash if you have to, and play. Use your toy. Oh, just grab your toy. That's okay. Oh, he might be cashed out already. Come on. We get one more good play sesh with him, and then we'll give him a break. Not straight at his head. Remember, it's not a suicidal rabbit. Rabbits don't jump back and forth over top of the dog's head. There you go. All right, it's okay. So, okay, good job. Okay, so, you know, he can build stamina for this over time, but obviously he's not quite, he's not at the level that he's going to be able to do it for 30 minutes yet, right? He's like, holy shit, oh my God. Yeah, he's like, dude, I just ran up 10 flights of stairs, I'm done. Yeah, you are a good boy. Yeah, they feel very good. They feel I'm very tired, boy. That was hard. I said, that was so hard. Oh, it was so hard. Okay, maybe we'll get another set with him in. Let me take the toy. It would be cool if we got another set. But, you know, high arousal play, it doesn't have to, you know, doesn't have to take forever. Which one are you thinking? The green one? With the side handles? The wedgie one? Yeah. Right. Just the bite-sized one. But that's harder to use. So let's use one of the other ones with the two handles. But do you like this fat one or the skinny one?
Probably the smaller one.
Okay. Okay. So here you go. Oh, there's like all her favorite things are right here. Yeah. Okay, so your tug play looks awesome. Looks like great for her. Looks good for you. Looks safe. Let's let's work on the out since that's a little
Out.
slow, right? All right, so a little slow there. So what we'll try to do is basically think like, why doesn't my dog do a behavior? They're like physically incapable of it, they don't understand it, or the motivation is not high enough for it, whether that be like pleasant or unpleasant consequence. So we're going to try to focus on making the consequence really pleasant and making the direction really clear. So let's start with you're going to hold the tug closer before you say out, right? You're going to hold it closer on the sides of her mouth, all 4 feet on the floor here, out, freeze. Okay. Right? You can freeze and then say out or out and freeze. So I think she's far enough along to out and then freeze. And if that is successful, cool. If not, we're going to do the 2-toy game. It's okay. Yes, reward it quicker. Yeah. Okay. So let's get a couple of those.
Out.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. Even faster with that yes, I think.
Okay.
She's quick, and I think,
Out. Yes.
yeah, perfect. Her processing speed is super fast. I think she's doing it really quick.
Out. Yes.
There you go.
Out. Yes.
Nice. Okay, and then outer and down.
Out. Lejat.
Can you grab me the other toy, Anna? Yeah, take a sec. Take a sec. Okay, so the trick with the like one of the hard parts about 2-toy game is that if you have you have to take one hand off of the other toy typically, right? So you're gonna hold it steady. You're gonna have to hold the one steady with one hand here, out, and then hopefully she doesn't have. I mean, well, we're gonna show it to her. You're gonna say out, and then you're gonna start wiggling this one around, and she's gonna hopefully pop off of that one. And while she pops off of this one, yes, before she hits this one. Sorry.
No.
Good. So let's try that. And we'll go from there.
Out.
Show her the other tug. There you go. Yeah, that's okay. Put it behind your back even if you're just holding. Yeah. And she's a bit munchy, but yeah, switch.
Out. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, she does munch a lot.
Yep. If I were you, I would try to hold closer to the tug so that I have more control of the angle that the tug is going. When with your right hand.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because then you can hold it, kind of angle it out. There you go. Yeah. Nice. Let's do another one. Hold it steady and bring it in.
Out. Yes.
There you
Hands.
go. Here, think she'll play with me?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. Ooh, maybe. She said, Mama, I want to play with Mom. Hey. There you go. So she's a little munchy, right? Which I would spend some time on that munchiness too. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, which is making sure that, there you go, that's the grip. Nice. So, I'm trying to,
Yeah, I try to whip it out of her mouth
Yeah.
when she does it, but
if she, oh, haha, it's mine. Nice. Look how close the hands are, though.
Yeah, I see.
Out. Out. Woo. There you go. Out. Get it. Good girl. Good girl. Out. No.
That's Sherpa.
All done. Okay, she's tired, you're right. So let's pop her out. We'll try her again.
What is the technique to stopping the munchies?
So it is, okay. How do I stop my dog from munching on the bite? So there's probably like an entire video library of things like people like Schutzen trainers and stuff like that talking about it specifically on the sleeve. But when I have the tug, I can make these tiny, tiny little micro adjustments based on how I know the dog is holding it. So basically, if I think the dog is letting go, I try to whip it out of their mouth, right? And I'm doing that in like tiny little reflexes while I'm pulling. It's easier to do if my whole body is quieter, right? It's like if I'm running around and it's like, it's hard to make those little micro adjustments. But the dog is here on the bite. She starts munching. I try to pull it out of her mouth. And it might just be one hand. As the dog understands that's part of the game, they just start holding it tighter. Okay. And that dog doesn't play tug in that way with that intensity for that period of time very long. She does fetch and she'll play a long time. She'll do all sorts of fun stuff like that. But she's not playing like a really intense version of tug for very long, and you can tell these dogs are getting tired with doing that, right? When my Malinois is like conditioning, yeah, you can. Why don't you go get Cannon?
I have a question for you.
Okay, so when he was conditioned for that, we could go out and play tug for a long time, not maybe 15 minutes straight, which is like a long frickin' time to be biting and hanging off of somebody, and so then I want to limit my movement eventually. And it's just like a little tug like that, right? And misses. So once the dog is like pounding into the thing, like every time reliably, I have it out here, and I go, yes. Dog launches to get it, and I go, and I pull it away, and I go here. And now I've got even longer. He's running to hit the tug, and he's in the air right here, and I go, and pull it out of the way. And he comes back, boom, I let him hit it on this side, right? And so that energy expense, I didn't have to move very much. Every time he misses, he gets further away from it. He's charging full back, and the dog is sprinting. Like that dog is expending tons of energy in that really short period of time. Almost like she's, trying to chase, catch, and kill something. Imagine that, right? So if your dog is trying to chase, catch, kill something here, and not just doing an obedience exercise like a duck dog might do a long retrieve or something like that, much higher arousal, you can wear dogs out like that, which is awesome. I mean, sometimes that's the goal. It's like, oh, I'm just going to tire my dog out. My dog loves playing this type of game. This is where my dog puts that stuff. This is where my dog puts all this predatory stuff is in this game. Then it doesn't come out in other places. My dog knows how to control it, and I can control my dog in high arousal.
For the leg, I typically just cut him on the back side because I've been teaching him to be part controls on it. Do you want me to?
Don't do that.
Yeah. No,
Then just bring a tug. Use a tug then. It's fine. Whatever you can play with him. Yeah.
What I see with Charlie, and you probably saw it when I had him out here, is that when I got him like in a front and have either given him an out command or getting ready to, that's when he starts doing this. And he does the same thing when we do dumbbell stuff. And he's getting better about that. I put a string on the dumbbell and put a little bit of tension on it.
That's good. That's clever. Yeah.
That helped a lot. But if I had it here, I'd show you the handle on the plastic dumbbell is all chewed up from him spinning the thing around in his mouth. And he does the same thing with a tug in a front at the give it up to
So
the pat part of it.
some of that you've got built in there already. Like you've created it, or it's been built. You've practiced it a bunch of times. The dog practiced it a bunch. It's just kind of set in there.
Yeah.
Some of it probably was genetic. Some amount of grip is genetic for sure. Some amount is built. And there's a couple schools of thought on that. One school of thought is it's not worth the time to invest in it. It's mostly genetic. Just let the dog bite how they bite. That's how some people do. Other people spend an inordinate amount of time trying to fix how the dog is biting stuff. And that's got, like I said, there's a whole field of people that are like really interested in the absolute perfect dumbbell hold and things like that. And I'm not an expert at that. So I would focus mostly on the toy play and how that pertains to like being munchy. And my preference in the toy play is that if the dog's munchy when I'm not holding the toy, I'm less concerned. If my dog has the toy over there and he's coming in to me and I'm like, come on, buddy, come in here, and he's munching it on the way in, and then as soon as I grab it, he holds tight, I'm okay with that. Because what I really don't want is when we're playing, I don't want him to migrate all over the toy and get my fingers and come off of it or whatever. Or if I'm doing a bite sport and he's on the leg bite, then he's munching on the leg bite looking for a regrip, then he can lose the leg. Well, they can like be pulling it out of his mouth, right? And then, you're gonna lose points for that, potentially lose the exercise, whatever, hurt the dog, So the real thing that I'm looking for is when in contact and playing in like the competitive part of the tug, like where the dog thinks like I might steal it from him, which is like, like tug is a cooperative game and it can also be competitive. Like we're playing a game, cool. But also, I might steal it. Or if I throw it on the ground and you don't get it fast enough, I might kick it away or I might go grab it, right? So, hi, sweet boy. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let's just start with just like just a little play. We'll see how he goes. There you go. See your nice. What a boy. Yeah. All right, let me see your OUT.
Out.
Yeah, okay, so let's get a regrip in there pretty quickly. So he's looking for, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was looking for a correction after that. So,
little bit, yeah.
all right, so let's make sure he's looking for the tug. So out means we get to play again. So let him hit the tug. There you go. There you go. And so, yeah, you can probably drop your leash, right? Yeah. Okay, so you can just drop it. There you go. So grab it with 2 hands. Out.
Out.
Yes. There you go. Nice. Okay. Let's do 3 of those in a row. Like play a little bit and then do it.
Out.
There you go. Nice.
Out.
Ask him for 1 obedience behavior.
Down.
Ooh.
No, down.
And give it to him. There you go. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's do 1 more obedience behavior and then leave him in the obedience behavior. Tug under your arm.
Down.
Okay. So, nice. So pit bulls are notorious for like liking play less when you increase the number of rules, right? So like the more you make them do in front of getting the toy, they're like, I don't even like this game anymore, right? But they're also like really, really, really high arousal, so they have problems with some other things. It can be really hard to get them to out or this or that or whatever. So this dog was built and looks great, right? So for the most part, there's a little like the the growling. You're not sure. Hey, is he like anticipating? I don't know how he was built. So is he anticipating the out, and he's like getting frustrated by that, or what's happening there? But obviously loves to play. Super excited. Do you ever do misses with him, like we were talking about? Okay. So let's see a couple of misses where you are. Where you let him pop to the toy and then whip it out of the way, do a single miss or a double miss, whatever's good for you. There you go. Nice. There you go. So he really likes to thrash, and you can see he's like working her like hard, right? So you like watch her shoulders and like so. Which is like, geez, it's like hard to work this dog because he's thrashing so much. So this is a dog that may benefit from that type of chivalry, right? Let's build a little bit of chivalry in this. So go ahead and grab your leash, and nice, and drop your toy. Walk backward a few steps. When he brings it to you, one little tug on the side, and then release the tug again, and then just release it. Yeah, just like a little tug. You don't even have to walk backward. If he stays punching into you, just grab it, tug, and then drop it. Grab, pull, drop. There you go. That was it. That was one rep of what I'm talking about. Slow down. Don't even walk backward. Yeah, right there. Yeah. So just a pull and then release before he thrashes. That's it. There you go. Do it again. Up. Just a quick tug. It's got to be faster. So he's having so much fun with the thrashing part, which is like, hey man, that's the kill part. So he's like got all the American Pit Bull Terrier, which we love, but that's what he's doing, and that's just like a total. It's just like will destroy your shoulders. Like like how long can we play with this dog before you just like feel beat up? So there you go. Oh.
This was how I taught him on the ledge to be
Yeah,
nicer.
that's fine.
Just kinda transferred it over.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you could make a choice here, right? You could say, I want more chivalry. I want the dog to be like gentler in play and play like how I want to play. This is how I want to play. There you go. So let's out him.
Out.
There you go. Under your arm for a sec. So like play how I want to play. I can't play with you the way that you want to play because it's like too costly, like, potentially risky, this, that, whatever. Also, like, it's hard to do that in Home Depot, again, right? So if I just be like, ooh, little tug, right? Same. Like my toddler, my 4-year-old, right? He plays with me way differently than he plays with my wife. My wife doesn't want to play as rough as we do, whatever, but they still do stuff that's physical and interactive, just not as the same way that I do it, right? And even my play with him has rules. Like, there's rules that make it more fun for me. I'm willing to do this and that, whatever. And you want to make it fun for the dog, where the dog wins sometimes. He gets to pull it, and he gets to pull you, and he feels really strong. But we also want to be like, hey man, I want this to be fun for me. And I'd love to be able to sit down and have my dog bring me a toy and just be like, dink, 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 dink. Raining. So if you have one with...
I typically am I bring a ball when I go out to Home Depot, and that's how we'll play with that. And I'll just
where's the... Yeah, where's the other one? Okay, will he bite that one?
Yes.
Okay.
No, down.
Star mark, made in USA. Toy.
Down. Here. Down.
All right, let's see. Whoop. All right, don't let him bite the handle.
Out.
So when you're gonna give it to him, hold it like an ice cream cone. Yup, that's it. And I would drop it, walk backwards, see if you can get him to bring it to you. Tug, tug, drop it. Yep, drop it. Exactly, that was it. Yeah, be like, dude, I can't play with you like that. You're too strong. When you do that, I can't even play with it, man. You know, like, hey, just give it to me and do this. There you go. There you go. It may take a little while, and it also may never work. Like, he might just have that pattern built in there, and it's never going to stop. But for me, it would be worth trying, right? Be worth trying to build a little bit of like calm play, so that I could like I can titrate the arousal level here. Yeah. There you go. All right, let's out him and. Oh, there you go. And let's do an obedience behavior like a heel or something like that. Let's do a heel. There you go. All right. So just for fun, let's do just like let's do just a little heel. And does he have like an implied sit or like an auto sit? Is that what you do or no? No. Okay. Okay, so when do you give him a reward in? Okay, so, and do you do it dropping it out of your armpit? How do you do it?
It'll depend on the situation.
All right, just play with him. Let me see. Okay. Slow down. That's it. Left turn. Reward there. Okay, so you want more rear end awareness than he's giving you there. Okay, so when you're making a drifting left hand turn, my whole series here would be like this, and this is getting into a little bit healer's toolbox type shit, but that left foot crossover there, right, is where, and dog will kick out here, and when you notice the dog's butt starting to turn in, instead of crabbing and curling, right, he starts to pin his back that way. That's where I'm gonna drop the toy. Yeah, so he knows it when it's intense. He knows it when you do the 180, but he doesn't know it when you slowly start to do it, right? That's confusing to him. So keep it in a big oval. So keep it big oval. Yeah, that's right.
He's also trying to do belt turns to go around.
There you go. Just focus on him. Keep the curve moving throughout. Yes, drop. Yes, that's it. Nice. Make sure you mark and then pop. Cool. Good boy. And then one pull, drop it. Nice. And then OUT. And this is a dog that can just handle possession.
Out.
There you go.
Heel.
Nice. Already looks better. Slow. No. Wait another one. Slow. Yeah, and slower. You got to do it slower, Anna. You're going back to like, boom, flip turn, right? I want you to literally, this whole thing is an oval. I'm walking like this, right? And my body, my shoulders are like turned in. I call it, it's like a drifting left-hand turn. And you see the crossover on the feet, right? That's what you want to do. And so he should be walking the whole way like this, like crabbing a little bit. So big oval. Orient your shoulders towards the center of the oval. That's it. Better. Keep going. Yes. Nice. All right, that's fine. He can do more than that, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so have him do more. Do like a full.
No, out.
A full like 50% of the circle. So shoulders towards the inside. Shoulders in. Angle your shoulders in. That's it. But keep walking forward.
Okay.
Shoulders in. That's it. Yeah. And a little bit. Slow turn. Slow turn. Do it. Keep walking. And pop. There you go. So you can make it even slower than that. You're doing that within 4 feet. Do it all the way to the outside. When you're on this side, you should be up close to this wall. You should be getting close to this wall. Boom.
Out.
No. Kill. Kill.
Out. No. Out.
I can't. There you go. Get one more good one. Right shoulder should be on the wall when you get there. Yes. Nice. Good job. Perfect. He's good with that. Nice. Awesome. Good job. Probably just built with purpose. You know, this material. So it's not just softer, it's more durable. It's purpose built for this. You'll find, so the tug that Anna had, that this jute material, it's like jute and linen, right? The jute material actually breaks down really quickly, so it's much easier for the dog to bite and doesn't hurt their teeth as much. The harder the toy is, like the thicker the textile, the tighter the weave, right? The more likely it is to be abrasive to the dog. So like the harder it is to break down, the harder it is on the dog's teeth. So if you're doing this work a lot, you tend to go through these toys frequently because you want ones that break down a bit so that you're breaking your dog's teeth if you're not breaking the toy, basically. So linen, jute, different types of cotton, there's different poly blends, stuff like that. But the things that we like to do are, the things that I like most are like these like linen, and they come in a bunch of different varieties. They call this linen. It's just like a cotton woven fabric that breaks down. Yeah. These, who the hell knows what it's actually made out of. You can get like all sorts of stuff, like it's not made for this, so like stuff can get stuck inside here, dirt, little rocks, whatever, and then when your dog bites that, it's even more abrasive. And these have a tendency to, like, if your dog thrashes or something like that, to like whip the shit out of you with these like knots, like break stuff in your house, whatever. So yeah, like these are tiny little, and I like these a lot, but they're not the greatest for bite development. Probably the ones that they have, these ones are a little bit better for bite development, like bigger. The dog likes to, like, oh, it's a big thing, I can put my mouth on the whole thing, right? But long term, it's nice to have the little ones like this that you can just stuff in your pocket and just be like, I got one, right? And your dog is like, oh, they could have it anywhere at any time. They could just pull out a toy. That's great. Okay, let's see what Sarah's into. Whatever you want to do with her. All right, why don't you drop it and walk back? Let me see what that looks like. There you go. Do a couple of those. There you go. Nice. All right, out. Let's see. There you go. Do you want her to jump on you?
So I shouldn't have held it right there.
Well, yeah, okay. I was like, hey, just put it on. There you go. Okay, just wondering. All right.
Nose.
Let's do some obedience. Do some. There you go. You can take her leash off if you want, since she's not going anywhere. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So Molly's working on like placement, reward placement, and making sure to drive the dog towards the reward there. So, and making sure that the dog, like keeping the dog honest. So making sure that if the dog is looking left, the toy comes from the right, and so forth. So let me see that again. No, go back to the same one. So, and you're rewarding the dog behind.
Yeah.
And do you have a separate cue for that?
No.
All right.
That was the way that.
What's the cue? What's your marker for get the toy behind me?
Just white, yes.
Okay. So I would encourage you to use a second. I would encourage you to switch it, just because it reduces processing speed.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, oh, where is the toy? Also, it's not like, oh, wherever you think the toy is, that's where you should go. It's like, no, you go where I tell you. Also, if I don't have a toy and I say, behind, my dog still goes this way.
Yeah.
And then I can pop him off and reward. I could do a food reward there. I could do whatever I want over there, right? Whereas like if you say yes, and then you want a food reward here, and the dog goes over here. So I use the word behind. And if you want to switch that, you'd put your dog in here. You just say behind, yes, behind, yes, and you, like really quickly you'll just say behind, and the dog.
Behind, yes.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just bang a couple of those out. Let's see.
Pork. Behind, yes.
There you go. Nice. And make sure your feet are set. I want to see what her get in looks like without your feet moving.
Pork.
Ah, cheater. Yeah.
Pork.
Okay. So what have you done to try to get her into a better position before? Like, what does she know to do that? Leash pressure,
So yeah, leash
luring.
I'll
There you go.
behind, yes. I'll usually like twist.
Scoot.
She's-
Yeah.
It's very body.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Nose. Pork.
Okay, so we know that she's doing that though, so let's grab the leash before we do it so that you can give the correction if needed. There you go. And yeah. Good. Okay, the other thing, so let's put her back in that position.
Nose. Pork.
Okay, so you quiet that body, right? So you were moving your hand, saying port all at the same time, right? Quiet your body. She's right here in front of you. Say the command. When she's getting in, if she doesn't get all the way in, the pop comes then, right? But don't do it all at once. She's moving. She doesn't get there. Pop. She gets there. Behind. Pop. Toy. And here, if you want, you could do diagonal step to the right and have the exact same situation. So you have leash in your left hand or leash in your right hand. Since you have toy in your right hand, just do leash in your left hand here. You'll say, say port, or you can just step, right? And make sure she collects in. As soon as she collects in, pop the toy.
Pork.
Slow. Behind.
Behind, yes.
There you go. Nice. And grab your leash. Try her again.
Nose.
So get her set, and there you go. And still do another movement.
Pork.
Wait for it. Yep.
Behind, yes.
There you go. Nice. Let's try that one again. That was nice.
Nose. Pork.
Perfect. Yeah, that was perfect, though. Either way. No, do another one.
Pork.
Yeah.
Yes. Behind.
There you go. Nice. That's okay. So she's now she's like starting to look behind you for the reward. So we want to keep her honest. We might not want to do any more behinds. We're gonna now we put her over front, right? Or we drop him down like this, right? So let's try switch to that. Did anybody else see that? See her head her head's now getting back a little bit so she can see behind her. So she's looking for the reward to happen there. So place it up. Yeah, see? That's why we want the individual cue for the right side to reward behind. So put the toy in her face first. 2 hands. Yep, there you go. Nice. Perfect. Let's try that one again. Grab your leash. Yeah. Sideways. Oh. Wait for it. Present.
Yes.
There you go. Try to get it even closer here, like that.
Yes.
Nice. Excellent. Good job. Don't. Don't. Much better. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. So now her head is even. She went all the way on her own. That looks good. That's cool. Okay. Let's see, what else? You messing around with anything else right now?
I haven't done a front of her in a minute. Those. No, now you're expecting that. Yes.
Okay. You ever do reward between your legs for front like that?
Yeah.
Just go boom. I like to do it with the ball on a string and I just like drop it. The dog just bam slams through there, right? But with the tug, I mean, you do it with the tug. It just means that I don't have to target the tug if the dog is just looking for the ball. So if I just drop the ball behind me, the dog can just like smash the ball and keep running through.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Well done. Doesn't always work out that well. There you go. Cool. We'll let her play a little bit more, but why don't you go get Ronnie set?
Carter, what's up with the pop? You slap it on the side?
Like slapping the dog?
Slap the dog?
Yeah.
What's that?
We're gonna play a quick game of whack fuck. Fuck. Whack. Fuck. Why do you call it whack fuck? So it's just play. I mean, it's a little bit of competitive play, like intensifies the play for the dog. It's reminiscent of like kind of a more competitive version of it, where throw the ball on the ground, I'll like push the dog out of the way, like run to get the ball, and they're like, oh my God, this is what we're playing, right? It can kind of intensify play a bit. This dog is a Dutch Shepherd. Dutch Shepherds are, have been bred for protection work for a long time. And in protection work, the dog's on the bite and they're getting, they can be they can be getting accessories thrown at them and shaken in the air and hit and all sorts of stuff like that. And they have to stay on the bite. So they tend to think like really, it's a really intense form of play.
Maybe that's something wrong. Yes, good boy.
So play more like we were playing at the end of last session. See how that goes. Yep. There you go. Nice.
House. Yes. House. Get it.
There you go. Good job, Pat. Nice. See if he'll re-grip it. Hold it steady. No, it's okay. Little play. There you go. And then OUT.
House. Yes.
Nice. Excellent job, Pat. Let's get an obedience behavior in between the out and the yes.
House. Center.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yep, don't throw it in his mouth. Let him come forward for it. Yep, just drop it. Just drop it. There you go. Yeah. No, flip you on your head. Be like, wham! There you go. And OUT.
House.
Do it again. Same one.
Yes.
Oh, do the center. It's okay. You're doing a very good job controlling it.
House. Center. Yes.
There you go. So try it like this. Pop. Out like that. So she's here. Yes. Boom. He's there.
House. Yes.
That's it. Nice.
Good
And
boy.
so ideally, you get the dog out here, one-hand it, let the dog turn all the way around, okay? So the dog is here, right? Pop it out, boom. Dog hits it, take this hand off, keep pulling with this hand, dog comes out around you, switch hands, now you got the dog in front of you again.
Okay. House. Center. Yes.
One hand, and yeah, my man, look at that. He understood the assignment. Type shit.
House.
Today, please.
House.
What would you normally do here? You just wait, or you just tell him no, give him a correction? There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're going to reach for the collar, though, you give a little bit up there. You give a little bit up. Ideally, you have the leash in your hand already. So next time, grab the leash in your hand.
Okay.
Have it loose in your hand. Go ahead, grab it. Loose in your hand. Grab the other side of the tug. Nice. Tell him OUT.
House.
No pop.
No.
There you go. So take a second. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Take a second between the no and the correction, right? I'm playing. I stop. OUT. He does an out. No. Pop. He drops it. Yes. Reward. Make it slow and steady.
There between no and the pop so that if he lets go, he's not getting corrected for letting
Not so much that. Just make sure that he knows you're going to get a correction now. It's not all happening at the same time. You're just telling him it's about to happen, and then it happens.
House. No. Yes.
There you go. And I would potentially wait longer between ouse and no.
Okay.
2 seconds, maybe. Give him 2 seconds to out.
House.
1, 2, yes. Nice. There you go. That was it. There you go. Try again.
House.
1, 2.
Yes.
There you go. So his processing speed, a little slower than Taro's, right? Interesting to see that. It doesn't mean he's not doing it. He just hasn't done it yet.
House.
1, 2.
Yes.
There you go. Cool. All right. Give him a break for a sec. Out him and then plots or down.
Heel. Plots. Good boy.
Nice. Okay. So we'll just give him a break there for a second. Let's think about one of the things that we could do here. So you just had him, you just put him into a heel there, and he was like kind of slow about it, but he was excited for the toy, but he was a little slow about the heel. And when he got in there, he was like, he didn't know if he was going to get the reward or not, right? So let's make sure we hit the reward there with a yes on that left-hand side when he gets into the heel position. Let's just do like 3 of those, and then that's probably good for him.
Okay.
So you can turn to face him. You can tell him stay, turn to face him, tell him heel.
Charlie, heel.
Wait till he's in position.
Yes.
There you go, nice.
Good boy.
Good. Yeah, and wherever you put yourself, wherever you put yourself, make sure that he has room to go into heel.
Heel.
And wait.
Yes.
There you go, nice. Let him really come forward there, whether it's up
Okay.
or out here. Let him blast out of the position, not like it's right in his face.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Good. And if you want to speed that up, which I think you could absolutely get that a lot faster, that into heel there, just practice this a bunch of times, and he'll go faster. Knowing as soon as I get there, I get the toy.
House. No.
Make sure, so right there, yeah, you also were reaching, you said no, and you yanked all at once, which ties all those things kind of in an awkward way.
Too much.
Yeah.
Heel.
There you go. Same thing there a bit. Nice. You can wait another beat to say yes there. He's in the position. Good. Yes. Pop. Okay. He's about done, though. We'll do one more with him.
Okay. House. Heel. Yes.
Nice job. Attaboy. Attaboy.
House.
Nice. Cool. No, yeah, but make sure you got the leash in your hand first. The electronic collar makes that easy if you use electronic collar for out, like right there, where you can give the correction like quickly without reaching, but there's steps required there too, and I like the dog to understand it for the leash first too.
Yeah, that's just me not thinking.
Yeah, well, you're getting better at it. Okay, we'll do Obi one last time, and then we're not going to go through the other dogs again. So we'll do Obi one more time. Yeah. Sweet. I like that jacket, Sarah.
Thank you.
It's cool.
What things can I do to get Honey just more excited in general about,
Life?
I mean, even in obedience, if we're sitting for 2 seconds, she goes immediately into a box and just like, I'm just gonna chill out here.
You're going to take notes? Yeah, yeah. All right, so,
I mean, because
all right. I mean, like some of it can come from food. You can get your dog ramped up for food rewards, right?
yes.
And like,
Well, she will do things for food. She really never gets amped up.
right.
Unless
The
she's
more-
attacking him.
The more animated the dog is for food, like the better, but it doesn't mean that they're still never going to be as valuable as doing things for toy rewards when the dog is super motivated for it. But if she is a dog that just kind of like lacks general enthusiasm for doing things, I would focus on fewer reps, higher value rewards. I don't know if you're familiar with, I mean, you're definitely familiar with it because you came to the other seminars, right? But jackpot rewards were basically, a jackpot reward would be just a larger quantity of food over a larger period of time. So it'd be like feed, 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 right? But I would do way less. So she might be a dog where you could get 5 reps in a row and that's it. But you go out with her for
Really bored really fast.
yeah, but you go out with her, you make sure she's really hungry, you give her really big rewards, and you're done quick.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
The lights.
Oh,
So I can see your face, but not.
her hand is like in her face like this. Yeah, I mean, I would just keep them really small, like really small sessions. So we do a short session and get a couple of really good reps, and that's it. And she doesn't because you have this possibility that you're punishing the dog broadly by doing obedience training because she's like, I don't even want to do it. Why are we doing this? And you're like, I'm giving you food. And she's like, I don't even care about the food, right? So we're saying, look, dude, just do this one thing. You get 10 rewards. Do this one thing, you get 10 rewards. Boom. All right, I give you 30 rewards in just like a couple minutes, and we're like, that's it. So it's going to take longer to get anything accomplished in terms of like further training, but you might get more alacrity in like one particular thing that you're working on. for example, like just a recall or something. You're like, man, I really want my dog to snap, turn around, run back to me, really excited. Cool. You know, five repetitions of a recall with 5 to 10 rewards, and that's your entire session, and that might be your only session that you do for 3 days. And then you do a session where big reward again.
So it's not even do like 5 and then, later in the day do another 5.
I mean, the amount of time, I'm exaggerating about doing it in 3 days, right? But that can absolutely be it, right? So you could have a dog that's just like, I don't want to do this, it's boring. You're like, how do I spice this thing up? And they have done studies where dogs were training once a week versus like every day, and they're like varied results, but some dogs did better with once a week training. And like, as long as they're not offered the same rewards throughout the week. So like those rewards only come in that once a week thing. And like when it comes around, it's a really high value for you. And so that could mean, my dog doesn't get anything besides their kibble 4 days a week. But 3 days a week, the dog gets a bunch of really fun rewards when we're training. And if you can manage that and fit it into your life, maybe it increases your dog's drive, but maybe not. There's only, we don't know. Yeah. There's factory settings, so like between those two set points is what you've got. And like you want to get it higher in as high as you can, but you also missed that critical period when the dog was young. We don't know, there obviously wasn't a lot of development in the drive. So, we'll see. All right, are we playing with this one again? Cool.
Okay.
Look at that. Trash. There you go. Oh, nice. That's okay. Good job, buddy. That's good boy. Whoa. Try really gentle. There you go. Like, just like a tiny little tug, 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 tug. Back up a couple steps, tug, tug, tug. Whoop, too much. Barely pulling. There you go. Oh, there you go. Nice. And so instead of, you're pulling like this, Sarah, you're like out here, which is really hard physically for you. Turn your body and just walk backwards, right? Yeah, there you go. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. And turn and move him back this way. There you go. Okay, so we've got the dog engaged. He's interested in the toy. We just don't have the, ability to play tug super hard with him, but he is super engaged in it. Cool. And then take it away from him for a sec. You're like, choo, all done. Put it under your arm and just pretend you don't. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not giving it to you. Do. And then he's looking at you. He's looking at the tug. He's like, it's right here in your arm. I can do it. Now, come back here and, okay, that's fine. Now, make sure you say the word, though, before. So I want you to say yes and then present it, right?
It wants to get it right up here.
You can hold it from the other side if you want. I don't care.
What happened?
Rainy day vibes, dude. He's like, I'm done.
Plug them in when you put them back in the car.
Yeah, you didn't plug him in. Nice job, Sarah. Ooh, he's really got it. Ooh. So when he grabs it next, you drop it. And, he's got the leash in his mouth. Drop the leash, just drop the leash. There you go. And then, nice. You drop it and run away. And clap your hands. Be like, come on. And give it a little tug and then run away. Run away. Clap your hands. And little tug, and then run away. Throw it on the ground. Oh. Clap your hands. Be like, come on. Oh. Clap your hands. Get him to clap your hands. Good boy. Little tug. There you go. Nice. Toss it. See if he'll bring it to you.
Good boy. Yeah, good job, mommy.
Oh, go get it. Go get it. Yep, yeah. Don't let him kill. Dissect and kill. There you go. Dissect and consume. And then drop it, run away. Yeah, you. Oh, kill. Run the other way, run past him. Be like, come on, I'm going over here. He wants to bring it. Nice. Oh, that's okay, go get the other toy. Oh, wow. Throw it towards the door over here behind you. Whoop, jeez. Make sure he sees where you're throwing it. There you go. Yeah, good boy. Good job, buddy. Oh, yeah, don't chase him. Let him bring it to you. Go back the other way. Clap, clap, clap. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, open hands, yay. Oh. That's all right, go get it. You can always use your leash to bring the dog to you, right? And then he has to bring it to you versus, yep, go kick it. Keep the game going, keep the game going. Ready, get it. Whoa, Jesus. All right, Sarah. I didn't know you felt that way, but all right. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it. Good boy. Good job, buddy. It's hard to pick it up. It's so flat. Oh, jeez. Oh. And then back up and clap a little bit. Sometimes, so hold on. Cool. Call it for a sec. All right. So give him a break. Sometimes the toy on the ground is like moderately interesting to the dog for whatever reason. And if I run away, it makes my dog like all of a sudden kind of frantic that like I'm leaving and they're like, oh, I better get the thing, right? And for whatever reason, it can add like an extra little impetus to like actually pick it up. And you see like with the Sherpa, he was like, oh, I'll shove the entire thing in my mouth. He was like, let me just try to get both ends of it in my mouth so I can bring it back to her. Because he's thinking retrieve stuff. You know, I mean, maybe not thinking it, but that's instinctually what's going on there. It's like, oh, I got to bring the duck back. She wants the duck, right? So you may find that just if you focus on that part of it, like you bringing it to me and then I tug, 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 and then I run away, tug, 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 run away, tug, 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 that he might be like, you might bring him up, 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 more arousal for the play than just like the more intense that he's feeling. Probably it's a little bit more competitive for him if you're like right in his face and like if I try to like yank out of my golden retriever's mouth or like if I like pull really hard, she's like not into that. Like she'll do it and she'll run up and I'll like scruff her and play with her and push her a little bit and give it a little tug and then I run away from her and she wants to bring it to me. That's like the style of play that works for her. It's like all these dogs have a little bit different style anyway. And you can see that like, and people do too. Right? So like the style that you have with your dog, like that I can't play with you like so-and-so plays with you. That's not gonna work for me, whatever, right? But he got engaged and you got him to do it, right? You did all the work there. So we'll try him again in a minute and see if we can get one more little set out of him. He looks like he's into it. You could try, like, does he ever play with things like this?
No. But we could try.
Yeah, we could try. And be like, I'm gonna put it behind my. And then you'll be like, you'll just say yes, and you'll walk backward and be like, yep. And maybe give it a little toss and just let his leash go.
Good boy.
And he seems to like to retrieve stuff a bit, so.
Good boy.
Nice. Oh, too heavy. Yep, just gentle. But so that's tough, right? Because he's got a soft mouth. Just run away from him. Oh, sorry. Come on. Go back and just kick it or move it. Just get one more good one. Yeah, get him, before he lays down, get him engaged. Get him engaged before he lays down. Toss it.
Good job, Bobby.
And back up. Oh, it's okay. So if he takes it here, just let him walk around with it and walk him with the leash. No, almost. If we could get one more out of him, we would love it. Just let him bite it, toss it, just toss it on the ground. Toss it, just throw it. Oh. Hey, let him go. Obi. Hey, ready? How do you feel about the rain? All right. That's okay. All right. Obi can hang out in here while we debrief. Cool. He can just hang in here, Sarah. You can go sit down or whatever. We'll just wrap up, answer questions. Anybody have any questions on that? Obviously, it's raining a lot. Ronnie, we'll see what happens, but it seems like kind of tough. Charlie, I'm happy the change in like, hey, what it looked like first 30 seconds of your play when you brought him out and what it looked like the last 30 seconds of your play at the end. I think you got some really cool changes there. And I'm hopeful that Obi will be more excited to do this stuff and that you'll be more excited to try to like make him do it, and that'll be fun. That you guys will have fun doing it, and that hopefully watching some of them handle made you think about some different things too, about how how you could manipulate the dog into doing different things. Those are also the other 3 dogs. Those are dogs that are, they were all raised by a dog trainer, right? So that's